Hey guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guide. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see here, I've got a review of the Cretacolor black and white box set here. This was sent out to me to review with a couple of other Cretacolor products. I've been really interested to get hold of some of these kind of like artist sets that Cretacolor have, because they looked really interesting. If you look through their catalogue of these artist sets, some of them just look outstanding. They have a tattoo one. It's in like a barrel, like a tub, and it just looks amazing. They also have another black and white box, and it has a skull on the front of it. It's exactly the same set as this, so be careful about that. Don't think that you're buying two separate ones. It's just the skull one. The one with the skull on the front of it is kind of like a limited edition box, but essentially the products that are inside it are exactly the same. There's a little bit of information on the back here about what you get in the set. The packaging is this just outer box, but then when you open the box, you have this really nice box that everything is in, and so you just open it here. It's like magnetic. Has a little magnetic seal down here, and everything is inside. Now this is like one of those boxes. I've talked about packaging before in things like this. You can see that there's a lot of care and attention and put into this. There's also like this nice thick hard foam on the top here of the lid, which ensures that everything is kept in place. So you've seen there that I tipped the box upside down to show you what was on the back of the box. But had this not have been there, all of these would have come out and would have been messy, and some of them might have broke. But the foam keeps everything pretty tightly in place there. You can see here on this little white box as well that it just says the Cretacolor logo and name here, Brevalier, along the top. I think in the last 5 years or so, maybe it might have been longer, I haven't been watching too closely, but Cretacolor is a Austrian company, and they're not they're not a company I hear a lot of artists use, and I'm not altogether sure why. Now I know if you are somebody that uses Jerry's Artorama colored pencils, then you're basically using Cretacolor color pencils. They have kind of like collaborated together. Jerry's went across and struck up some deal and used the Cretacolor colored pencils as theirs. And they advertise it. They don't. It's not like it's a secret or anything like that. Okay, so inside the box here, we have, like I say, a range of things. Obviously, black and white box. So we've got two white chalk pencils here. Just graded number 1 and number 2. Obviously, different strengths of pigment in the white chalk. The next pencil here it's like a white chalk oil. So there's remnants of oil in it. It's I guess you could say it's pretty close to a color, like a white color pencil. They have this little thin stick here. Again, this is like an oil based pencil as well. There's quite a strong white pigment in this one, but it's very thin, as you can see. Then next up they have so they're almost like white pastel sticks. There's a slightly thicker one here. They don't have anything on them other than numbers. So this one here is 40451. That's the thicker one. And then there's two smaller ones here that just look like the long sticks of pastels that you would get in a pastel set. But again, I'm not too sure if one is stronger than the other. You can see yourself in the swatch that I'm going to show you in a second. There's a sharpener here, which these types of sets normally come with their own type of sharpener in it, because they suggest that these plastic sharpeners are best used for charcoal and chalk type pencils. I'm not altogether convinced. There's a kneaded eraser. Then we go to the black set. Now, there's definitely more here in the black range than what there is in the white. So again, we have two of the thicker charcoal or black chalk sections, and then again, like just like the two thin white sticks, we got two thin black sticks. Like the thin white oil-based chalk that I showed you, the thin one, there's three black ones here, but they're various different strengths of darkness and softness and hardness, so therefore darkness and light. And then there's like these willow sticks. They're not willow sticks, but again, they're just circular, they're round, and they are a little bit like chalk. Then we have these pencils over here at the side. So these ones here, these Nero Extra Soft and Medium. And then we have 3 charcoal pencils. So, and again, they are graded number 1, 2, and 3, which is obviously hard, soft, and medium. With the Nero ones, it says extra soft and medium. And then on the very last one here that we have is black chalk pencil. This one here is very dark. Okay, so I have the swatch here, and I will identify which created what. So number 1 and 2 were created with these pencils. So this was number 1 and this was the number 2 pencil. And you can see here that the number 2 is just a little bit stronger, but not much. This one here, the white chalk oil, as you can see, like I said, it's a little bit like a colored pencil, like a white colored pencil. Not very strong in pigment. Then this one here was created with the larger of the pastel blocks. This, what I would say, to my eye, the 2 thin square pastel blocks are much more opaque than even this one here. And then the one here on the very end, that one was done with the little thin pencil type. Now when we get down to the black ones, so the Nero Extra Soft and the Nero Medium, that is these pencils here. So this one here where it says Nero on it, medium and extra soft. Obviously you can see there the difference between those. Next along is the 3 charcoal pencils, and again you've got soft, medium, and hard. Again, although it says soft, medium, and hard, we're talking here really different strengths of dark. This one here is the black chalk pencil, which is this pencil, this maroon barreled pencil on the end. You can see there, it's really, really super dark, gorgeous pencil. Really, really nice to use. Then down here we have the blocks. So you can see there with the black blocks, this wasn't the case with the white ones, but with the black ones you got 2 with the 2 thin blocks. You can see there that there's 2 different strengths, clearly 2 different strengths. And with the large blocks, again, it's the same thing, 2 different strengths of pigment in them. Then down here we have round pastels. So this is the 3 ones that I said to you look like willow. And again, you can see there the different strengths. And then along here, again, we've got these 3 black pencils that just look like the little thin white pencil as well, but again, different strengths. So I done this little glass here because I thought to myself, I need to do something that is going to show these off quite well, demonstrate them. And I thought, okay, I seen this glass. I thought I'll try that. So I just tried it on the tan paper, and then I tried it on some tone grey paper. So this was the paper that I tried it on, and you can see here that I didn't finish it, right? And the reason why I didn't finish it was because as I was going through it and I was doing the artwork, I thought to myself, I'm just not feeling this. And for some reason, this artwork, it wasn't portraying the medium well enough. I just wasn't feeling it at all. I just thought, I'm not doing a very good job here of demonstrating this product. And now, having said that, this particular set, at this point when I was doing this glass, I was thinking to myself, okay, so where would this set fit in for an artist? And I thought, perhaps maybe because I didn't see at that particular time that there was enough range of value in the white and the black, really, to be a set good enough on its own. I thought maybe this might be a set that would be complementary to another set, a bigger set of pastels or chalks, whichever way you want to call them. Pastels, chalks, it doesn't matter what it is. They're all, or charcoals. They're all pretty similar in terms of their application and how they look when they're on the paper. I know they're not similar mediums. I know pastels and chalks and charcoals are all very different mediums, but in terms of how they apply, how they look, and how they behave on the paper, they're all very similar. So I was thinking that, and I thought to myself, there must be something I'm missing. So I did something different. And I used Tone Tan mixed media paper from Strathmore. And I have to say, this next piece of artwork that I'm going to show you took about 45 minutes for me to do. And I think to date, it's probably my most favourite piece of artwork that I've done. And it drives me nuts because it took 45 minutes roughly to do this piece. And then there's other pieces where I've spent 14, 15, sometimes 20 hours on a piece. And I think it looks great. And it just goes to show you, it's just, art is so subjective and so strange and everything else. Anyway, let me show you. So this is the jug that I did, and I love it. And I think it's really good. And it really, I don't know, it just really, of all the artwork I've done, this one, it just, when I look at it, I think to myself, I can't believe I did that. And yet, though, it took 45 minutes to do. It's so strange. I just don't understand how it all works. But there you go. And I think this is a good representation of the medium that's inside this box of Cretacolor black and white set. So this is the type of thing that you can do with a set like that. Okay, so that's my review of the Cretacolor black and white set, the black and white box. Obviously, like I showed you there's more in the way of black, charcoal, chalks, things like that, than there are white. And I suppose, really, when you come to think of it, that's really the proportion of the sets is really about right, because most of the time you're going to be using the black and you're just going to use the white for your lights, your highlights, things like that. In this case here, with this piece here, most of it was I used the black. I did the white a little bit. And I think what helps this piece here go really nicely is the fact that it was used on the tan. The tan comes through and helps me create the really light pieces opposed to the pieces that I don't want to be so light. And then the really light pieces here on the jug. But I think this piece of artwork that I did represents and demonstrates this set really well. It shows you what you can do with it, and I'll have the prices. I'll have links to where you can get this set down below. The links, like they always are, will be to Amazon, and if you purchase your set through the links that I supply, I get a little bit of a commission. It doesn't cost you a single penny more. Doesn't matter whether you buy them through my links or whether you go over to Amazon yourself and get it. It's going to cost you exactly the same. It's just it helps me out a little bit if you use the links to Amazon that I supply in the reviews. But I'll have the links down below, and I'll have the prices over on the written review of this particular set. I don't have... normally I'll have a page over on the Art Gear Guide of still images of the artwork. I don't have that because I just did it so quickly, and I wasn't expecting it to turn out right. I didn't take photographs of it, so all I have is a still image over on the written review, which you can click on and enlarge and inspect it properly. But when I was doing the glass, I wasn't really enjoying the set. But that, like I say, that was partly down to the place I was in at the time that I was trying it. I was in a bit of a rut as well. But when I started doing this, I was just loving this set. And I think that, applies to all art mediums right across the board. If you're not in the right frame of mind, you can be using some of the best color pencils, the best markers, best paints, whatever. But if you're not in the right frame of mind, they're all going to seem rubbish to you because you're just not feeling it. But if you're in the right frame of mind and you sit down and you think to yourself that you want to do something captures your mind, your inspiration, you can have the most wonderful experience with the least likely medium, depending on how your mind is. So that's my review of the Cretacolor Black and White set. I hope you have enjoyed this. Don't forget, if you've got any questions about the artwork or the set, leave them in the comment section down below. I do have a speed drawing of this, which you can go across and watch. You can see me do this and put it all together. But by all means, if you think I've left anything out, please just ask in the comment section down below. Or if you've had this set or a set like it, let me know what you've had, what you thought of it, how you felt about it when you were using it, all those types of things. Leave those in the comment section down below. Let's get a bit of a conversation going. And as always, if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, you can do so. The links for those different social media websites will be down below, and they're really just for me. I put photographs of Coda up there and some personal stuff, some family things, and what have you, as well as work in progress shots as well from artwork projects that I'm working on or things like that. So if you want to follow me on any of those platforms, the links for those will be down below as well. If you found any value in this video, please hit the like button. That helps me out so much. Helps the channel grow, and that helps me as well. So if you want to do that, that would be great. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. You don't have to be a subscriber of the channel, but I do a lot of giveaways, and like I say, you don't have to be a subscriber to be in with the giveaways, because I know there's a lot of non-subscribers that watch the videos, and so it's unfair to exclude those you guys who are not subscribed but watch the videos. Nevertheless, if you are subscribed, then you will get a notification the next time I do a giveaway, and so you won't miss out on that. So that's probably the best reason to be subscribed to the channel. And the next best reason is that it helps the channel out fantastically. So thank you so much, guys, for all of your help, your support, your fantastic comments that you have been leaving in the videos recently. I just can't thank you all enough. Thanks, guys. Bye.